right, hello and good afternoon to you from inside the Burnsville Ice Center. Thanks for joining us for today's Junior Gold A matchup between the St. Paul Tommies and the Farmington Tigers. This afternoon's contest will be the second of the season for each team. St. Paul opened with a 4-0 shutout victory over Blaine Wednesday night, and Farmington dropped their opener Tuesday night against Osseo Maple Grove by a final of 5-4. All right, today's anticipated lineup for the Tigers versus the Tommies is as follows. Beginning with the forwards, number 4, Jaden Kelly, number 6, Ben Fryer, number 10, Jacob Mackey, number 17, Jordan Karich, number 20, Everett Keir, number 21, Dom Spice, number 24, Brody Dolan, number 25, Brody Malcheski, and number 36, Brody Rasmussen. The defensemen are number 3, Jack Arness, number 5, Blake Hagedorn, number 8, Caleb Tracy, number 22, Cooper Vogt, and number 23, Kellen Cronebush. And the Tiger goaltender is number 35, Braden Ferdine. Unavailable today are number 16, Tyler Goblersh, and number 28, Parker Nivola. Head coach of the Farmington Tigers is Brendan Kelly. As we get started here, you can see that we are on rink 2 in Burnsville. So the streaming is always a little bit more challenging here, but we'll do our best as always.
Hey, Ruiz! You suck!
First Ellen knows that St. Thomas Skittles.
That's right, yeah. All right, teams coming together at center ice for the pregame handshake. For today's game, the Tommies are in the dark blue uniforms with the white trim, and the Tigers are in their home white uniforms with the orange trim. All right, to start the game, the Tigers will be attacking towards us, and between periods, we'll hop to the other end of the arena. Starting in goal, we've got number 35, Ethan Ruiz for St. Paul, and number 35, Braden Ferdine for Farmington. And first 5 out for Farmington, let's see, it looks like we're going to have Rasmussen, Fryer, Kelly as the forwards. And let's see if we can get the defenseman here. We got Tracy out there and Holt. All right, everybody's set to go. And we are underway from Burnsville Ice Center. Face off won by the Tommies. They lift it off the glass. Now knocked down through the neutral zone. Tigers move it up ahead. Fryer has it. Fryer will carry it in and offside right off the start.
Here we go.
All right.
I think they'll take some off.
Yeah. All right, neutral zone face-off. Won again by the Tommies. We'll skate back to it. Angle around the boards. Taken away. And now recovered by St. Paul. Sent back out to center ice. Tracy trying to move it ahead. And now St. Paul again plays it up toward the center of the ice. And a couple of fresh skaters out for Farmington. Got Pierre and Mackey out there. Here's Mackey. He puts a shot on. Save made by Ruiz. Lifted up the boards. Held there. And now Tommies will move it down to the far end of the ice. Dumped in. Arness gets to it first. Long pass up ahead. Misses. And play is stopped. 13:59 to go in the opening period. Here wins the face-off back to Arness. And puck pushed in. Ferdine steers it into the corner. Moved ahead by Mackey, lifted up ice. Through the skates of Dolan. Dolan able to get a piece of it. Bouncing puck picked up by Farmington. Dolan looking for Mackey. Back behind here. Had it and lost it. Battle along the boards. Now it hops out. St. Paul quickly ahead. Through center ice. Now left wing side across the blue line. Drop back. And stolen away by Farmington. And we get the game's first penalty, it looks like. 1:53 in. So number 2, Ebner to the box for tripping. Tigers to the power play. Both skating with it. Finds Milszewski. Carriage taken off the play. And puck finally settles down on the ice for Milszewski. Both working towards the net. Circles around far side. All the way up near the blue line. Flipped over. Carriage, his shot off the right pad. Shot come in and save made by Ruiz. Cleared out. Both racing back to it. Tigers try and move it ahead. Picked up by Karich. He lost it. Couldn't work it over to Milszewski. Milszewski takes it away and now off of the skate. Both will try and carry it in. He's met there by a Tommy defender. Punch back in by Spice. And now Tigers control. Shot hit a body in front and now cleared out. Just 10 seconds to go in the Tiger power play. Rasmussen slow down at the blue line. And Tigers offside. Right as we've reached the 4-minute mark of the first period. So neutral zone face-off controlled by the Tommies. Lifted up the boards. Arness able to knock it down. Pushed back. Tommies fired in. Lifted up the boards by Farmington. Now Farmington 2-on-1 developing. Quick shot fought off by Ruiz. Shot from Arness. Rasmussen able to steal away. And now Tommies retreat all the way into their own end. Tommies through center ice and into the offensive zone. Lost an edge behind the net. And up into the bench, out of play.
It still says 10:59 on the clock.
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
I don't know. I don't think they're. I think they're a little slow on the clock in the arena. And puck hopping up ahead. Tommies reach it first. And pass intercepted by Pierre. Pierre skating. And he had it taken away. Up for Dolan. He'll help it in. Ruiz will settle it down for the Tommies. Lift it around to the near corner. And Mackey absorbs a hit, gets it back up to the point. Arness dropped for Mackey, skating into shot. High off the glass behind the goal. Dolan after it, sends it around. And pass back over in the direction of Dolan. He'll just backhand it forward. Fired back in by Farmington, knocked down by St. Paul. Cross ice pass, bounces off. Parrish fanned down the shot at them. Now Matt, corner right in front of us. Parrish after now St. Paul far side. Now through center ice. Brought in right wing side. And hops over the St. Paul defender's stick. Tommy's with possession, centered out front, knocked away. Hit in the corner from both. And now he's sandwiched between three Tommy skaters. Angled up ahead, not out. And on the second attempt, Tigers able to get it ahead. Now Ruiz stepping out, missed it. And cleared back, Kronovich with it. Long pass ahead, tipped in by Fryer. And now Tommy's connected a long pass up ice, taken away though by the Tigers. Tigers bring it in. Kelly shot into the glove hand and held on to by Ruiz. So we got offensive zone face-off upcoming. Rasmussen out there with Fryer and Kelly. And Arness and Hagedorn. Backhand sent just wide by Rasmussen. Hagedorn in a good battle. Sent one out, hops off the stick of Rasmussen, and Tommy's quickly in transition. And a nice save there by Fredine. Tommy's able to hang on to it. Taken away, sent up towards the blue line, hops over the stick, so St. Paul will have to reset. Sent in off a backhand by the Tommies. Now Farmington behind their own goal. Mackey will skate with it. He'll cut back towards the near side. And he'll send one in, steered side by Ruiz. Overskated Dolan trying to find some room. He's knocked down to the ice. And a shot comes in chest high and save made by Ruiz. And we're about halfway through the first period. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the clock. All right. Clock in the arena says 7:15. Puck collected by St. Paul, flipped off the glass. And now hops out front. Good pass up ahead for Mackey. Mackey's got a break. Mackey in, shot! Stopped by Ruiz, puck is loose. Taken away by Mackey. Doesn't know what the hell out. Mackey was trying to throw one out front. That didn't get through the skates behind the net. Now battle along the boards. And it gets by everybody. Both angling over. And hand pass. There's the call.
Okay, now I'm perfect on them, so I think I'm doing okay. I just think sometimes they're not certain. Are they doing shots on game sheet?
Yeah. So yeah, shots on goal so far. We got Farmington with 8 and St. Paul with 2. Farmington 8, St. Paul 2. Alright, looks like we'll set up another face-off just outside. With St. Paul into the ice. Carriage squares up. Tigers win it. Tommy is able to take it away. Late over shot comes in and Ferdine able to squeeze the pads and hang on to it. So they're at 6:06 again.
I did mess it up when we were putting in shots. That one I thought I did.
All right, face off won by the Tigers. And another shot and save made by Ferdine.
So they're 4 now?
So face off to the right of Ferdine. Sent into the corner. And now played up high, shot comes in. And another glove save. And another face off. They must be slow on the start. I'll watch it once here. Tommies win the draw. Shot bounces around. Fryer trying to race to it. Kelly steals it. Cronenbush, slow shot, tipped. Fryer was trying to throw it back out front. Stopped along the boards. And was up, quick shot, hit a stick in front. Fired again wide. Kelly flips it back looking for Fryer. Hits by him, Rasmussen after it. Taken away by Rasmussen. Kelly causing some disruption. Rasmussen able to slow it down and control. And then he flipped it up the boards, intercepted by St. Paul. And punched in by Kelly. And penalty coming up against the Tigers, roughing. Let's see who heads to the penalty box there. Looks like Rasmussen is heading over to the box. All right, St. Paul with their first power play opportunity. And Tigers with a quick clear. Battle right in front of the players' bench, and Dolan. He got to it now, taken back by St. Paul. Skate quickly ahead. Back up high. And now the Tommies will try and settle things down a bit. And cleared out by Farmington. Tommies back in offensively. Halfway through the power play time. Back up high, shot, ended up wide, and puck into the corner. St. Paul still with it. And they'll move it back and forth. Flipped over, one-timer, misfired. Ends up behind the Farmington goal. And cleared out. Taken away and turned right back over. St. Paul drops it back. Slid over. And again, a shot attempt that failed for the Tommies. And now lifted up ice. And penalty time has expired. Rasmussen out of the box. Tigers back to full strength. Puck thrown out. Malcheski will get to it first. Angled up ahead. Malcheski will skate it in. Up high. Arness sends it off the boards, but taken away by St. Paul. Minute 45 left in the scoreless first period. Puck held in. Tommy's shoot off of the blocker. Tommy's circling back and punched away and cleared out. Big hit along the boards. Spice slides it over. Kelly's shot. Deflected right away. And final minute of play here now in the first period. Kelly battling for it. Tommy's away with it. And we got an offside. So 45 seconds left in the first period. Draw controlled by St. Paul, but taken away by Farmington and played in. Will end up behind the Tommy goal. Pier down there. And played around near side wall. Tracy sends it back down low. Dolan angling in. Dolan tries to pick it up, gets it back in, and sends it in. 3 seconds to go, first period. So face off to the left of Ferdine. And there we go, that's the end of the first period, no score between Farmington and St. Paul. We'll pack things up, head to the other end of the ice, and be back with the second period shortly. All right, second period underway. Tommy's with it. And good stick there by the Farmington defense. Thrown out front, taken away by the Tigers. Played up ahead. Kelly looking to connect with Fryer, and he was offside. Alright, Parrish, Milchewski, Spice up front. And it looks like Tracy and both are the D pair. Milchewski will pick up off the boards. Spun back, trying to find some room. And both back to it. Over in the direction of Tracy. Missed the mark though. And now Tommy's in, backhand score. Looks like he beat Ferdine high, and the Tommies go up 1-0, minute 5. End of the second period. So Walter from Peschel. And the Tommies take a 1-0 lead. Mackey taps in the corner now. Played up the boards, gets by Arnaz, so he'll have to race back to it. And now reversing directions, Farmington trying to find some room. Puck all the way back in, picked up by the Tommies. Hagedorn fighting for it. Arnaz up the boards and cleared out. Glove down, move forward. Mackey able to try and cut back. Still able to hang on to it. Tommy sent it around. Picked up off the wall. Sent back in by the Tigers. And cleared out Cronenbush. Back. Fryer will send it in. Left behind by Ruiz. Both wins the race. And now Cronenbush will skate back. Flips it up ice. Tommy's ahead. And shot in a stop made by Ferdine. 11:58 to go, second period. St. Paul up 1-0 over Farmington. Tommy's control, played up to the right point. Angled out. Spice trying to set things up. He'll skate it all the way behind the net. Trying to find room. Shot just high. Well, battle behind the net. Spice plays it over for Milchewski. Flipped up the boards, picked up off the wall by Milchewski, but he's knocked off the play. Tommy's through the neutral zone. It looked like that was tipped in, but we'll get an icing call. So face-off will go all the way back to the far end. Oh yeah. Tommy's win the face-off. Shot from the right point goes off of a pad. And another one comes in. Another nice save made by Fredine. St. Paul with some good pressure here. Now Tigers able to push it back out to center ice. Well, St. Paul quickly right back in, flipped in, taken away, and lost. Pushed into the corner by Fredine. Tap forward, Mackey. And found Arness. Arness will just feather it in. Ruiz elects not to play it. Pierce sends it back, now sent all the way around for Mackey. Mackey trying to find room in the corner, lost it. And now the puck just slides back out to center ice. And play stopped, 10:28 left in the second period. Tommy's control. And played in. Lifted up the glass over the head of everyone. Bouncing puck spittering down towards us. Tommy get to it first. Got by Rasmussen. St. Paul back in offensively. Stop made and a rebound score. And Tommy's now up 2-0. Goal coming at the 5:05 mark of the second. So a goal scored by 27 Zavarol, assist to McNellis and Leroux. So Tommy's with 2 quick goals here in the first 5 minutes of the second period, stretching the lead to 2-0 over Farmington. Yep. Clock not running yet, so we're stuck at 9:46 in the arena. Clock's still not running, so we'll continue to adjust. There, they get it going. All right, Tommy's flipping over. Turned over, right at the blue line, picked back up. Tigers trying to move ahead. Spice in, tried to center it to Tracy. Tracy threw one back out front too. Mackey able to hold. Comes all the way around for Tracy. Tigers are changing behind the play. Here, able to hold. Over for Mackey, shot! Good look there, probably the best one so far for Farmington. Sent wide, and Tigers trying to clear the zone. Tigers able to take it away. Hagedorn skating with it, trying to make a move. He's angled off the puck, now bounces back to Hagedorn. Here back after it. And now Dolan trying to take it away. Good pressure by Farmington. Flip back behind Ruiz. Dolan, good physical play. Here, able to pick it up. Bumped off the play. Now it comes right out front. Just hopped a little too far for Pierre. And now back out to center ice. And hand pass. All right, well, the Tigers are back here at Burnsville Ice Center again tomorrow night. Tune in to FSN at 8 o'clock to watch the Tigers take on the Lakeville Prowlers. Cronemush circles, plays it over. And now back far side. Pryor punching it in. Kelly slid one out front. Ruiz with the stop. Puck goes around the half wall and gets by Kelly. Tommy's flipped one forward, bouncing puck in front of Ferdine. And players down to the ice. And a burst of speed. Rasmussen trying to cut back to the center. Shot in the midsection of Ruiz.
They have 14.
All right, face off to the right of Ruiz. Tommy's need another skater. And now we're set to go. Face off won by the Tigers, got by Tracy, so Farmington had to retreat. And now long pass up ahead, chopped down. Spice has it. No continuity, stops, and now changing places with Parrish. Parrish and Melchewski battling. Melchewski bouncing around. Parrish able to hang on to it for now, sliding along the blue line. Tigers throwing out front, and Parrish couldn't get a shot off. Tracy able to send it back in. And Tracy to the center of the ice and grabbed out of the air with a glove hand by Ruiz. Pierre will take the face off. Tigers win. Shot skittering through and popped up and grabbed out of the air by Ruiz. And now clock is running. And now stop. 5:38 to go. So face off right in front of us, Dolan. Back, both quickly over. Hagedorn tried to send one out front. Dolan, he'll reach it first. Back to Dolan, finding room, and another nice save here by Ruiz. Tommy's win the face-off, sent around the boards, held, fired right back in. Puck rolls on edge and out. Both races to it. Pass up ahead looking for Dolan. poked away by the Tommies. And now they'll play it in and chase. Back behind the Farmington goal. Mackey will pick it up there. Lifted ahead. Dolan tried to flip it around a defender, turned back by St. Paul. And now a long look ahead. Nice work by Mackey to get a piece of it. And knocked down. And now over far side. St. Paul pushes it into the corner back behind the Farmington goal. And cleared out to center ice. Arness will collect for the Tigers. Pass intercepted, quickly ahead too far, and we'll get an icing. So 3:55 left, second period. Tommy's up 2-0 over the Tigers. Shots on goal pretty close here to this point. Tigers with 15, Tommy's with 14.
Here's the microphone. There it is.
All right, face off to the right of Ferdine. Quickly bursting in, Tommy's had it and lost it. Now it comes up high slot, knocked down by Ferdine and pushed into the corner. Back up left point, work back behind the Farmington goal. Tracy after it. Cronenbush over there as well, and Tigers away with it. Flipped up and down. Good hustle there by Kelly. Throwing it out, Tracy had it tangled up in his skates. And shot from both, snuffed out right away. And worked over. Shot. Ruiz thought he had it. Dropped out of the glove, but able to jump on top of it. Harrods wins the face-off. Malchewski bottled up. And Tommy's send one in the direction of Ferdine. He punches it right back up the middle of the ice. And now bouncing puck in front. And Ferdine is on top of it. And now we're going to get some pushing and shoving. And clock is running now. Okay. Yep. It'll all balance out. Looks like Tommy's are going to get called for a penalty out of that. 44. Jack Kelly heading the box for roughing. So penalty comes at 12:21 of the second period. And Tigers will get their second power play opportunity. All right, officials now set to go. Tigers will try and move it ahead. Karich will skate it in with speed. He'll slam on the brakes. Poked off of his stick. Melchesky over for Spice. Back to Melchesky. Melchesky turns. Spice spins back, able to keep. He'll bump it back for Melchesky. Melchesky. Pass. Back up high, deflected and cleared down. Ferdine will leave it for Arnes. Pass up ahead, misses the mark. And sent back down by St. Paul. And now we'll reset. Arnes skating with it. He'll turn it around. Melchesky through traffic, hit a shin pad in front. That allows St. Paul to clear it out. And Tigers will get some fresh skaters out. Tommy's up ice, 30 seconds remaining on the Tiger power play. A minute left in the period. Off with Dolan's skate, and Ferdine has to make a save. Along the boards, Tigers come away with it. Tracy skating. Tracy tried to drop it back, and Tommy's able to take it away. St. Paul back to full strength. Tigers 0 for 2 on the power play. Tommy's with 20 seconds left in the period. Dolan steals it. Back for both. And we'll see if there's time for one more rush, but both lost the handle. And man scrambled in front, 3 seconds. And that's it through 2 periods. St. Paul up 2-0 over Farmington. Assuming we'll get the Zam out to clean up the ice.
Shot tally. 20.
Let's see, though. I don't know. Are we heading off the ice? Well, either way, we'll head to the other end of the rink. And there are now players heading to the locker room. So we'll be back in about 10-12 minutes for the third period. Again, St. Paul up 2-0 over Farmington. See you in a bit. All right, teams coming back onto the ice for the start of the third period, which will begin with St. Paul up 2-0. A couple of goals by the Tommies in the first 5 minutes of the second period. First by Walter, second by Zavril. So Tigers will have to try and work their way back from a deficit here in the third period. All right, let's see here. We got Rasmussen, Cronenbush, and Kelly as the forwards. And it looks like Tracy and both starting the third period on D. And puck slid in and Ferdine covers it up. So we're going to face off. Tommies win it, but puck comes all the way back into their own end. And up the far side boards, slowed down there by Rasmussen. Rasmussen trying to find some room. Tracy plays it back, shot. And Kronebush. Good look out in front of Ruiz. But Tommy's able to turn aside the shot. Lifted off the glass, settles down in the neutral zone. Played over left wing side and across the blue line. Big hit, and big enough that it's a penalty, I guess. Elbowing, I guess that's the reason the penalty is called. So Kronebush to the penalty box. So Tommies to their second power play of the afternoon. Shot goes wide, and Tiger is able to get back out to neutral ice. Pier defending, set cross ice, now reverse back. Tommies bank one all the way around. And flipped out, picked up right at center ice by St. Paul. They'll bring it right back in. And cleared down by Farmington. Ruiz will send one around the boards. Mackey defending. Tommies will set things up. 50 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Tommies. Set far side, shot too high, and it will come out of the zone. Carriage out there to disrupt. And now the Tommies head with speed and another penalty. Looks like maybe Dolan got a stick in the skates of the Tommy player, and now Dolan will head to the box.
Okay, that looks right.
For what?
Man advantage for 17
Oh, yeah.
seconds.
Yep. So 5 on 3 here for the Tommies for about 15 more seconds. We'll go side to side shot, and Verdine with the save. So 3 seconds left before Tigers will get one player back. Face off will go to the right of Verdine. Tommies win it, one player back for the Tigers. Now they're a man down for another minute 40. Tigers able to get some fresh penalty killers out. Now Shesky tried to send it down, knocked down by the Tommies, but they'll have to regroup. Tommies carried in, right circle. Pushed into the corner there. Now Shesky over to support. And lifted all the way down. Ruiz will leave it. Tigers stop things right at the blue line, and punched ahead. Milcheski is shorthanded. Sends one wide of the net. And 30 seconds left on the Farmington penalty. Tommies play it up high. And now back on the goal line. Clearing attempt. Works its way down. And Tiger is able to kill off the back-to-back penalties there. But with 10 minutes, Tigers need to try and put one on the board here, and puck goes up into the netting out of play. Sent up ahead. Kelly able to chop it forward. Ruiz will just dump it, and picked up there by the Tommies. Kelly slows things down, backhanded in by Cronenbush. Will come all the way around right in front of us. Rasmussen over after it. Ahead, Tigers try and work it over for Kelly. Kelly wouldn't quite keep the handle on it. And Tommy's back the other direction. Shot off the pads. And another shot hits skates. And Tigers come away with it. Lifted up ahead. Just a little too far for Mackey, and we get an icing, so face-off will go all the way back down in front of Ferdine. Collision behind the play. The official took the worst of that one.
I think the official's coming in for a hug or something. I didn't know what was going on there.
All right, Pierre will get ready for the face-off. He'll win it. Played it back for Arnaz. Tap forward. Pierre skating up ice. He's knocked down. We do get a penalty coming. Dolan trying to hang on to it. And Tommy's get the touch, but tripping will send the Tigers to the power play. So Peschel has penalty box for the Tommies. And this would be a good spot for the Tigers to get one back. They're trailing 2-0, 8 minutes remaining. Picked up far side. Back for Mackey. Mackey puts a shot into traffic. Arnaz turns around and it's loose here. Had a good look at it as well, but Ruiz able to cover it up. Karich ready for the face-off. Spice able to get to it. He'll reverse it back. Malszewski has it caught in a skate. Back for Spice. Drops it for Malszewski. He'll skate it down. Karich. Karich steps out. Back for Spice. Spice had it pulled off of his stick. And now caught up on the back of the net and comes down. Tommy's able to skate it. And up into the netting. Face-off won by Farmington. Malszewski rolled out too far in front of him. Players had exchanged sticks inadvertently, and offside stops play. So 6:38 left in the third, 38 seconds remaining on the power play for Farmington. Tigers up ahead with speed both. Kelly puts a shot on. Ruiz jumps on it and covers. So Rasmussen, Kelly, Cronenbush, both, and Tracy out there. Tommy's won the face-off in a quick clear. That will take care of most of the rest of this power play. And now Tommy's back to full strength. Kelly controlling. Looking to center it up. Rasmussen got all the way through. Both will pick it up all the way back in his own end. And he'll knife through the Tommy defense before it's poked away. Kelly absorbs a hit. Tigers pass over for Mackey. He'll take a shot. Rebound comes over for Dolan. He'll reverse direction. Avoids a hit. Tries to cut back towards the middle. And pops over. Dolan pinned up along the boards. Tigers able to hold it in. Here, surveying. Good look for Hagedorn. Quick shot. Beautiful save. Good one-timer there from Mackey, but Ruiz with a nice save to keep the Tigers off the scoreboard.
We wouldn't have been able to see any of it if it had gone in. Everybody was like right in front.
All right, face-off right in front of us to Ruiz's right. Tommy's control behind their own net, and now up ice. Hagedorn able to knock it down. Low shot, went just wide. Mackey was looking for Pierre, who was out right in front of the blue paint, but pass didn't find its way through. And now battle along the boards. Players trying to dig it out of the skates, still working. Puck is on edge right against the boards. And now kicked out. Tommy's with under 4 minutes to go, trying to work it out of their own end. Off of a skate, bouncing back. Up ahead to Dolan. He flipped one on, but Ruiz is able to find it in his pads.
Right, pressure. Come on. 26-22.
Well, there's no saying that that's any more accurate.
But that's more.
All right, down to 3:44 here in the third. Tommy's still hanging on to a 2-0 lead. And now over for Malashevsky. He tried to work around a defender, hops back onto his stick. Tried to throw one out for Spice, went behind him. And thrown down, it'll make its way for an icing. St. Paul won the face-off, but shot comes in, went to the left of Ruiz. Karich after it. Back for Malashevsky. Malashevsky protecting. And now St. Paul knifing through the Tiger skater all the way down, shot off the shin pad. Both up for Malashevsky. Malashevsky will bank one off the boards. Too far though, icing will go against Farmington. Sent over far side. Kelly with speed. Kelly around a defender, sent across. I don't know how that didn't go in. Nice speed out in front, but puck stays out of the net. Tommy's from behind their own goal line. And they'll reverse it back again behind Ruiz. Now sent up the boards. And it hops out. Up ahead for Kronebush. Try to work his way around a defender. Puck slides into the corner. So Kronebush will just chop it back. Arness tried to throw it out front. And now boot it over along the sidewall. Hops out to neutral ice. Kelly worth clearing around. Mackey taps it back. Shot goes off the shoulder of Ruiz. And sent out net is empty for the Tigers. 1:13 left. So 6-on-5 here. And Tommy's able to take it away. No icing, waved off. Pass up ahead. Doesn't connect with Dolan. And dump right back. Tracy will have to collect for Farmington. And 40 seconds now remaining. Carriage tried to flip it back over for Vogt. He'll play it back up. Tracy's shot through traffic off of the pad. Rebound shot sent wide by Dolan. And now pushed out by St. Paul. Tracy back to it. And now under 10 seconds. Carriage to it. It's by him though. And that will do it from Burnsville Ice Center. And a little bit of last second pandemonium here. So, looks like everybody gets settled down for the most part. That's the final here from Burnsville Ice Center. St. Paul 2, Farmington nothing. To find upcoming game dates and times for the Tigers, you can check the Farmtown Sports Network YouTube channel or visit farmhockey.org to view the schedule on the Junior Gold A team page. Next up, Farmington will host the Lakeville Prowlers tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Take care and thanks for watching.